Hey there, since this is gonna be a very quick video and I don't want to interrupt it later, if you want to check any of these two speakers out, the link and the disclaimer is in the description down below. And now please enjoy your video. Hi, today I'm gonna compare these two Bluetooth wireless speakers. So first we have the updated SoundCore speaker by Anker, and we're comparing it to the Soundbox Pro Plus by DOSS. So the speakers have few similarities, but actually there is a lot of major differences between the two. But first let's check what we get in the box. So both speakers come with the instructions, of course. Also, both speakers come with the USB charging wire, and of course both speakers are rechargeable, but here is the first difference. The Anker speaker's battery can last up to 24 hours, and the DOSS speaker playtime is rated for 15 hours, but keep in mind this is way bigger speaker and much louder too, which I'm gonna show you shortly. And that brings us to the first major difference, and that's the size and the shape of the speakers. So when you look at these two speakers, obviously the Anker speaker is way smaller, and that's pretty much from every single angle. It's shorter, it's less tall, and even if you compare it from the top, it's smaller too, and same thing from the sides. Now the Anker speaker has some weight for its size, but the DOSS Bluetooth speaker is definitely way heavier. And even though the Anker speaker looks pretty good, but it has this kind of simple shape, but the DOSS speaker has this kind of slanted design on the side, and it looks cooler from the front too, especially when you put it on, because you can see this nice LED light all the way around the speaker. Plus there is also this light on the actual tweeters. So as far as the actual design goes, I would definitely give it to the DOSS speaker. Now the ports on the speakers are slightly different too. So of course both of the speakers have the charging port. Also both of the speakers have the auxiliary in port, but additionally the DOSS speaker has the TF card port. Now when you look at the control panels of each speaker, they both of course have the power button. Also they both have volume up and down buttons, then play and pause button. The DOSS speaker has two extra buttons though. One is for the extra bass, so if you have some music that will sound good with deeper bass, you can click the button on. And then you have the mode button, and that's basically to change the color of the LED strip in front of the speaker. Now here is the most important part of this video, and that's the sound test. So I'm gonna play the same song on both speakers, and even though I'm recording this on the iPhone, and you would normally hear it better physically, but still here's the examples.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger.
And as you heard, the DOSS speaker was way louder. Both volumes were adjusted exactly the same on the speakers, which is on about 75% of power. And both of the speakers actually sound good, but of course the major difference is the DOSS speaker is way louder. They're not even technically in the same category, and the sound power difference of the speaker is really huge. Additionally, when you move the camera, I think the DOSS speaker does a little bit better job. Here is the example. So for me, at least, when you move around the speaker and you go on top, the Anker speaker is kind of okay, but the DOSS speaker does better job and is more equal sound from both of these angles. So here is the thing though, because the Anker speaker costs way less, but it still sounds really good, it might be a great choice if you don't need the speaker to be too loud. However, without a doubt, the DOSS speaker is just a better speaker overall. First, obviously, is way louder, and even though both speakers sound pretty clear, but of course you have bigger bass on the DOSS speaker, especially with this extra bass button. And in my opinion, it looks way cooler too, with all the LED lights and etc. And since obviously I bought this speaker because I wanted to have like really good sound, I wanted the speaker to be pretty loud, and this DOSS speaker does a great job. So even though this DOSS speaker is definitely more expensive than the Anker one, but because of how it looks and especially of how it sounds, for most of us this would be the speaker to pick, simply because it is a better speaker. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to check some other of my quick tech reviews, click one of these videos on the screen, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers!